Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. I have a feeling quite a few of my videos are going to start out with this little guy just because I love holding him. This is Tater Tot and his video is going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be posting a video showing you guys how we brought him home. And he's so sweet. I just love you. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. I am here for another DIY. These are going to be Dollar Tree Farmhouse DIYs. And I'm really happy with how both of these turned out. They were pretty easy to make, a little time consuming on the second one, which you'll see, but I just love how they turned out. If you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button and stick around here. And if you are already subscribed, will you please make sure that you have the little bell notification turned on, because if you don't have it turned on, you probably won't be notified every time I upload a video, and I don't want you guys to miss anything. So, all right, without further ado, let's get into these DIYs. So for this first one, I found this little sweet summer cup picture at Dollar Tree, and then I just picked up some flowers, and then you're gonna need some gray spray paint and then some platinum acrylic paint. And I took the little jar picture outside and spray painted it with the gray, and I wanted to use the front side that had that lemons on it before, but after I peeled the lemons off, you could totally see it, like the texture was totally different, so I just did the other side. So I'm going to make it look galvanized, so you're going to need to take your platinum paint and use a little sponge and just sponge the entire thing, and that will make it look galvanized when it dries. And since our printer is broken right now, I needed to just freehand it, so I wanted to put Home Sweet Home on it. So I just went ahead and drew it out with a pencil first, and then I took this jumbo permanent marker, which is also from Dollar Tree, and I just traced it out with that. It's not perfect, but I think it looks really cute. I wish I would have had some, like I could have done it on the computer and used a different font. But like I said, our printer is not working. So I think this turned out okay. But you guys could do it either way. Next, I want to make it look a little rustic and rusty. So I'm taking my black marker and just running it along the edges. Normally I do this with black paint, but I figured, hey, I got this huge marker, I might as well do this with this first. And then next I'm going to be taking this, it's like a cocoa bean color, like a rusty colored acrylic paint. And I'm just going to be dipping my brush into that and just kind of going lightly over the edges that I already did black. And that'll just make it look really rustic. Now I'm going to take some twine and just tie it along the top part. I wrapped it around a couple times and then just tied it in a bow. Next, you're going to flip it over and you're going to want to glue the flowers inside, like underneath the twine, and just glue them right in there. So I already took all of the flowers apart. I just took some wire cutters and cut them right off. And when you flip it over, it's just going to look like they're stuck in there like a little vase. And I think this one turned out so cute. Alright, for this next one, I'm going to have all the measurements down in the description box, and I'm just taking a regular piece of foam board that I got actually from Hobby Lobby. I usually get them at Dollar Tree, but I was at Hobby Lobby, so I wanted to grab it, and it was 50% off, so it came out to be $1.50, which isn't bad, and it does feel a little more sturdy than the Dollar Tree ones. So first thing I did was I cut it, so we're making a door. Like I said, the measurements are down below, so I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you the size of it. You guys can look at that down below. So now I am cutting off the, this is going to be the trim for the bottom of the door. So you're going to need 4 pieces. And then next I'm taking this contact paper. If you've seen my other DIYs, I've been using this a lot. This is from Dollar Tree as well. And it's just wood contact paper, and I'm going to be cutting it in roughly 13 by 13 inches, just a little square, and I'm going to stick this onto the foam board, and then I'm going to glue the trim pieces on. If this isn't making sense, it totally will at the end. I'm horrible at explaining what I'm doing, but hopefully you guys can figure it out. So this did take me a while to get it stuck down. I kept getting wrinkles in it and it kept sticking really, really well to the foam board, which is good, but I was having a heck of a time getting it down. So once you get it down, you're gonna wanna take your trim pieces that you cut up and you're just gonna wanna start gluing them. And it doesn't matter if there's little seams because you won't even see it at the end. We end up painting it and you won't even be able to see it. So right now I'm just kind of spacing them out and seeing where I wanna glue them. And I'm actually going to be taking my hot glue and my E6000. I'm going to be using both kinds just to make sure that it stays on there really, really well. And now after I glued on those little trim pieces, I did notice that there was a little bit of contact paper sticking out. So I just went ahead and took my X-Acto knife and sliced it right off, and it came right off and you can't even see it. So now we're going to take the part that makes the little X. Like I said, those measurements are down below too. I can't tell you right offhand what they are, but you're just going to want to make them into an X across the little bottom frame part. And I am gluing it in the center as well, just so it stays. And the other pieces you want to cut in half, so it's not going to be, because I think it'd be too thick if you put another piece like right on top of that. So I just did it on 2 pieces and then glued it to the center one. And now we're going to be doing the window part. So I measured out, I want to say it was like 13 by 13, 12 by 12, something like that. And you're just going to want to cut that entire thing out with your X-Acto knife. And you're just going to have one big hole. So then what I did was I just drew, I want to say this was like, I think it was 3/4 of an inch. So 2 pieces, and you're going to want to cut those out. And that's going to be, you're going to make kind of like a cross. And so that's going to make like the window panes. So you're just going to want to take your E6000 and hot glue gun and glue those on as well. So the first part I went ahead and glued like that, and then for the next one it worked easier flipping it over and then just gluing it to the back. And then originally I took my ruler and pencil and I was trying to make wood grains so it actually looked like real wood. Well, after I painted it, you can't even see these lines, so this part is completely unnecessary. You can do it if you would like, but honestly, I don't even think you could see these lines now that I painted over it, but I just really wanted to like have it look like wood, but this is totally not necessary. So next I'm taking just some white acrylic paint and then my Waverly wax antique color, and I'm mixing these together I'm using mostly white, but I just really wanted I wanted it to be like a real off-white, like real rustic looking white. So I painted the entire thing with this, and then I'm going to go in later with my black acrylic paint, just a very, very little bit of that, and then mostly white. And then I'm going to take my brush and just put strokes on this color just to kind of make it look like distressed wood. And then the last thing I did was add that little knob hardware to it. I just kind of poked a little hole in the foam board and stuck it right through. And I think this turned out so cute. My kids absolutely love it. They think it's like a fairy door. They want to use it. But I hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.